Okay, so this is geraniums, and these are geraniums cutting. I have two different kinds of geraniums. So this color, and actually I have three different kind of geraniums. So this color and this kind of geraniums, and then this one is also pretty. So here is my hyacinth, which has water, a bucket of water. So what I do is I trim and try to reorganize my garden. I trim my geraniums, and what I do is I just stuck it into a bucket of water, and conveniently I have a bucket of water where my hyacinth is in. So what I did is I am rooting this. Now with the with this, it doesn't look like it has root yet because I just done it like 2 weeks ago. But as soon as you don't have to keep it in the water for too long, you want to go ahead and actually stick them into this is a 1 gallon of soil, or 1 gallon pot. What I did is I like this color. I don't know where I went somewhere and I saw this color and I did not have it in my garden. So what I did is I break off a branch like so. So basically, if you just break off a branch like that and then you stuck it onto the soil like so, and this will actually become a new plant. So what I'm going to do is, because I have a lot of cuttings and I have a lot of geraniums of different colors and different kind, I will include in my iris bag a few cutting of geraniums. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a piece of paper towel, soak it in water, and then I'm gonna wrap the bottom of the geranium. As soon as you receive the package, you have to stick your geraniums cutting straight into the soil, just as you would have done for your ice plant. So as soon as you get the ice plant and the geranium in your little package, you need to actually stick the geranium cutting into the soil, just as I have done here, and that will actually get you another geranium plant. So along with some of the seeds that I will be collecting in my garden, which if you follow and on the page, you should see most of my flowers that I have propagate here. So geraniums are great for deterrent of mosquitoes. With that being said, I highly recommend you to plant the geranium near windows and doors. They are very drought tolerant and they're very easy to grow. They flower year round, as you can see, and if you like them, they're very easy to grow. You don't need to give them any blooming solutions or anything like that. No special nutrients. They are so hardy that they come back annually. So if you have frost, you have rain, you have storm, you have whatever, they'll come back for you on an annual basis. They are perfect to keep the mosquitoes away naturally and all the other bugs while giving you blooms. So those are the geraniums that I have, and I have been creating new cuttings because this is what I wanted to do, is to give extras for those who actually pay $15 for their rhizomes. That for basically is part of the shipping, because the rhizomes are tiny. Some of the rhizomes are like 2 fingers big, but honestly, I'm not a seller of iris rhizomes. I'm just giving away the extras out of my garden. So when you receive your rhizome, along with the seeds you'll be getting other cuttings of the plant, and I try to mail them out to people as soon as possible. Otherwise, you won't be able to, it will dry up and you won't be able to grow them. Now, following up with those irises that are coming out, these are very tiny rhizomes that I have grown here in the pot, and as you can see, some of the rhizomes are not very healthy. They have old root holes in them, but proven fact is that they actually grow and they strive. And you can see that this particular bucket or this particular pot is in a area where it's not full of sunlight. So a good rhizome or a good iris where you have a big iris rhizomes, you can grow them directly in the ground and directly in sunlight. But if you have weaklings or small rhizome about thumb size or 2 finger size, then you want to put them in a pot, put them away from the sunlight. However, these are doing great, so next year I actually am going to transpose them into the ground so that way they have enough a space for them to grow and produce flowers. Otherwise, if I contain them in a gallons of pots, they will not produce any type of flowers for me. They might, but then the flowers may be tiny, smaller than what they would have been if they were on the ground. And honestly, not every rhizomes or iris is going to bloom the first year, depending on how they are, but some irises will not bloom on the first year, so you just have to keep on watering, take care of them, and then they'll bloom the second year. This happens to me very frequently. Even though I have a lot of rhizomes, I have a lot of irises, not all of my iris bloom, and that's why you have to monitor. The one that does not bloom, I use Mr. Bloom, and that will allow them to bloom very frequently and bloom very happily. So I will show you what I use, but as of right now, it's not spring, it's ready for the winter, so I'm preparing for all my irises and all my plants for the winter. So I just want to make this video as a quick step just to say that I am giving extra cuttings for these geraniums, and just please remember to get them, put them straight into a pot, and you can root them. They are very hardy, they are drought tolerant, and there are mosquito deterrents. So I love them, but I have too many of them. And you can see here I have a whole bunch of geranium cuttings that I am giving away to friends. I have given 5 of them away already. So basically for birthdays, holidays, or whatever, I will actually go out here in my garden and prune or take out all of the ugly branch, and so like this. And then I will put it into a nicer pot, and then I basically give these away as gifts. So that's what I do, and also explain to my friend like how you can take care of it. So if you prune it and make it look very nice, you can give this as gift to your friends or relative, those who you know, and teach them how to grow flowers. So basically I would just get a clay pot or some other nicer pot, put more soil in here, top it up with some stones or something like that, and then all I need to do is get a birthday card and then plop this pot into a nicer pot, and I have a nice gifts for my friends, relative, or whoever. And you can do this with all of your geraniums cutting. These are actually came from cuttings that I did. I basically take the cuttings off of, I have to trim my plants because they're growing all over the place. So basically you can see here, this one is a cutting and this one is not doing too well, but it is still trying to survive. So I just go in and clean it up a little bit, cut off all the dead flowers here that it was once bloom, and now the flower have fallen off. Add a little bit more soil, add some stones to the top, give a nicer pot, and then I have a perfect gift with like a birthday card, a goodwill card, a whatever situations that they're in, and I just give it away. So it's very easy, simple, and it's inexpensive way to give as a gift. And also geraniums, they have benefits to them, so this means that you can utilize and benefit to take away mosquitoes around the house. I don't have mosquito here, but I know in the Midwest there are a lot of mosquitoes, so this is a perfect little gift that I actually came up with. And technically these are just cutting, and so you just need a little bit of soil, a 1 gallon pot, stick them in the ground, stick them into good soil, and they bloom like mad. And then you can tell your family, if they are living in an apartment, they can just leave it in the pot at a nearby window, and there you go, you have a nice little plant to look at. And then when they trim the plant, let's say they don't like this little branch here, they can trim it and stick it into another pot, and this will grow like mad, and it's very easy. However, it does not attract any type of bees or butterflies, but it is good for the environment and to keep the mosquitoes away from the house. So this is a gift idea, and it's also because I am actually sending the cutting out to the people who had already paid for their shipping for the rhizomes. So I wanted to always give you something extra as a thank you for supporting my Facebook page, and for supporting for just be a part of my group. So if you have any question, feel free to actually reach out to me via messaging or whatnot. I'm here, I'm learning too as well, but I want to make sure I want to share any idea that I have with everyone, because things are getting a little bit pricey and expensive, so I want to make things worth it. When you receive a little package from me, I want you to have as much varieties that you can, so you can start your own little garden, whether you are living in the country or living in the city. There are things and ideas that you can grow things in pots, and you can grow things around the house so you can enjoy. To me, gardening is very therapeutic and I love it. Yet I do have a lot of plants, so I don't have a lot of time. I am hoping to actually send the cuttings and the rhizome out on Monday, but if I cannot, then it would have to wait until Saturday. Next weekend. I do work a full-time job and I also have my family to take care of too as well. I do really appreciate all those that are very patient with me, and those that are in the group that are very supportive of me, and it means a lot. So let me know if you have any question. Let me know if you need any assistance or anything like that. Just always reach out to me, because I've had lost a few people that I know most recently, and it's been very depressing for me particularly, because at the end of the day, you want people to be healthy, happy, and you don't want to see people dying. And particularly, I have been seeing a lot of people that are dying, and in very much in a condition where it breaks my heart. So I know everyone had been through loss and suffer of some kind of, bad news somewhere, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, we all know that we can't live forever, but whenever you can, be nice. Whenever you can, just be nice, be kind, and support each other in any ways that you can, because life is fragile, life is unique, and you meet all kind of people everywhere. So take care, good luck, stay safe, and I hope that this will bring you joy when you get a little package from me. Thank you, and take care.